Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in today's video I'm going to talk about doing your own bookkeeping or taking help with it. How to think about that. And my three best advice is that if you want to save money, then I would say learn how to do your own bookkeeping, especially if you are a service company, because then the bookkeeping costs can be like your main cost, and why not use that money for your own sake and invest that in something else. And to learn how to do your own bookkeeping, that will also make you feel that you have better control over your company and understanding how to make different decisions. If you sit there and wonder, okay, should I choose that or should I choose that? Or you get a deal from someone, how will I handle this? If you understand your bookkeeping, those decisions will be so much easier. And you understand your bookkeeping if you actually do your bookkeeping, because then you will understand the reports that you get from your bookkeeping. And also, if you do your own bookkeeping, you don't need to wait for an accountant to contact you back if you need, oh, can you give me the reports and how is my finances look, and how much VAT should I pay this time, and how is it with the preliminary income tax, should I, where am I? If all those things are running in your head, then if you understand and do your own bookkeeping, you will be able to answer those questions when you actually have them. So you don't need to wait for someone to answer them for you. So this will also mean that you save time. When you do your own bookkeeping, you will save time because you don't need to stress over all these questions and wait to get the answers. And maybe you send a question to your accountant and it takes like 1 week before you get an answer. Then you will have all that week with like a little bit of stress. And if you do your own bookkeeping, you don't need to stress over that. You will have the time to do what you do best, and you will quickly have the answers to your questions. So if you sit and, okay, what should I choose between? And then you understand the reports because you have done the bookkeeping, you understand how to read the report, and suddenly you have saved a lot of time because you don't need to wait for someone else to explain this for you. So I think the reasons for doing your own bookkeeping is that you save money, you get control over your company, and you will also save time and you will feel less stress because you understand all this. And so why don't you learn how to do your bookkeeping already now? And one way of doing that is subscribe to my channel here and also look at all my videos that is already posted. If you want to learn even more, then you can go to my website www.havefjall.se and check out my online courses if you want to learn more about like costs in the company, what is deductible and what is not, for example. And you can also book a one-on-one meeting with me where we can discuss your circumstances and see, okay, how can we build a strategy for you to be able to do your own bookkeeping? Yes, in the beginning when we learn something new, it takes a little bit time before it's like up and running, but when you have the knowledge, it's there, you have it, and you will save so much more time for you in the future. And time is money, so yes, you also save money on this. And as a bonus, you will now have better control over your company. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.